Hey traders, it's Tomek here from Nikos Training Academy and welcome in my weekly Forex forecast. Market is still slow. We don't have good volatility recently. Of course, everything probably is caused by situation we have worldwide. Um, but some pairs retraced to our profit zone, which we can still try to focus for possible continuations of the main direction. Yeah, so first pair will be Aussie yen. We still see that price on the weekly chart went really fast here, went down. So of course we might expect those bigger retracements at some point. I don't know if this is right now good time for this, or price still continue to go down. So we have a little bit of the resistance here, which is also our level where price might retrace together with the 36 EMA. Definitely weekly right now is pointing for sells. Daily chart also is pointing for sells. And what we have trend line here, which is far away right now. So we don't need this much. Can we draw any other trend lines? The only other line is here, which right now price is breaking right now. If we pay attention, we have already short daily 1 to 3. So definitely this was good area to focus for continuation of the main trend. Uh, but as we see right now, price is going up. So what we might have in this situation here, sells were definitely good, yes. But sometimes after a situation like this, after big moves, we might have situation that price is just going down a little bit lower, is making higher low, and then is retracing again to our profit zone or a little bit bigger, maybe on the weekly to this resistance level. In this case, price didn't go so low. Yes, I was hoping to get those at least retracements or moves back to 50% of this 2 to 3 line, but in this case price is reversing and is going up. So what we can do right now, of course, main direction is still definitely for sales, but retracements can happen. If we pay attention right now, price is making for us this higher low on the daily, not like visible, yes, because like I said, price didn't go lower, but still it looks like a higher low. So we can adjust our line right now. If price continue to go up, we still can focus on the short 1 to 3s. If price retrace back to this small resistance area which we have here, and if we have spike, for example, on 36, and then we will see that the price is breaking again this trend line at this point or a little bit lower, definitely we can look for short entries again for continuation. But then, of course, we have another level where we have to focus. This is this support zone. Yes, this support area. So whenever you get breakout of this trend line, then of course this will be your target, and then of course previous lows here. Another option which we might have, this will be for intraday traders and scalpers. We see that price is breaking this trend line. Price is making higher low on the daily chart, and we might have continuation to retest the 36 again, which might be like 250 pips. As we see that this is also small resistance area, which will be more visible on the lower time frames. So this is our potential target also. For our chart, yes, we see this resistance is visible. Price broke our trend line. If we zoom out a little bit, we'll see that this trend line is quite nice. Yes, we have those three touches on this line. Price is breaking this. Next resistance, like you said, might be here, plus 36 spikes, false breakouts. Yes, so what we can do, this is for our chart, 1 hour time frame. If we still have this volatility, which looks right now nice, we wait for the retracements and we look for buy entries to target this 130 pips. A little bit higher, we have 36 CMA, so another 60 pips, so around 200 pips possible target. Yeah, so we right now wait for the retracement and then we focus on long scenarios. But please remember that long entries are against this daily and weekly move. Aussie dollar, US dollar, it's more or less the same. A weekly, of course, is pointing down. Definitely, yes, we see this. I don't go into the history to find levels like a support on the resistance, because we had these huge spikes. You see 500 pips spikes or 400 pips spikes. So I prefer to work what we have here than going to history, because in my opinion, no reason to do it. On Aussie dollar US dollar will be same situation more or less. I'm in the short, by the way. Unfortunately, price didn't hit my target yet, so it still might be losing trade. Anyway, this is part of the game. We have winnings, we have losing trades, but we have also this daily short 1 to 3. Yes, we have this daily short 1 to 3. That's why I decided to look for sell entries for possible continuation. Yes, my target was on the lows 500, say almost 600 pips, but right now on the Aussie yen, we see that we have like daily prices making daily white candle. Yeah, so at least we have some confirmation here that price might go up. On the Aussie dollar, US dollar, we don't have this situation yet, so we still might have continuation. But at some point, maybe if price decide to go up, we might have same story like on the Aussie yen. Right now, it's still pointing down, but if you see that price is going up and is breaking trend line, I will show it on the lower time frames. Situation might be the same. We might have up move back to the 36 EMA, or even a little bit bigger back to this trend line, and then of course short entries. So if this happens, we adjust our trend line, and then we again, if price bounce from the 36, we start to look again for short scenarios after this line breakout. But right now it's still pointing down, and for our chart, more or less, it's still pointing down. We see that price is breaking or is struggling right now with the 4-hour chart. 36 EMA. If we take a look, this is our trend line. So this line is still holding. So as long as this is holding, we can still focus on the short entries. But you see that right now on the 4-hour chart, we don't have much volatility and clear market direction. If we look for the 1-hour chart situation here, I took this entry here, somewhere around this level, and unfortunately my target is still not hit. It's like 60 pips stop loss, and somewhere around this level or I think a little bit higher stop loss, 17, because my target was here somewhere around this zone. So we see that price almost touched this, and if price touches this would be a risk-free trade. Unfortunately, I'm still in, but I still wait because daily is pointing down. For our chart still looks like a short scenario, so this is okay to wait. If you would like to do day trading or scalping, this is our 2 to 3 line right now. Of course, like I said, difficult to find any nice moves. So whenever we, for example, have trend change, if price bounce this, when you get breakouts, you can look for short entries definitely. Or like on the Aussie yen, yes, if we see the situation that price is breaking this trend line, is moving up, yes, is moving up, then you can look for buy entries. At first, I would pay attention to previous highs, which are here. So I would just look for possible bounces here. So this would be my first target. Then I would just target 36 and the next trend line. Euro Aussie. Again, really strong move up. We might expect retracement. Weekly is pointing definitely for longs. Daily also still now is pointing for longs. And what I would like to do here is to wait for the retracement back to the 36. If I get back, if I have this retracement, yes, this is our line, or we can draw it like this. Difficult with the spikes. If price bounce on the 36, I would like to focus on the long scenarios here. If we look for any support levels, the problem is that we don't have, yes, only here we have support. So we really need to go back into history to look for any support zone right now, and this will be our support, which is 36 more or less. Yes, so this is for me good area to focus on longs. I don't focus on sell entries. For me it's too aggressive. I would like to trade still with this main main direction with main momentum, which also might be false, and price will just break and will go to this level. Yes. So what we have on the 4-hour chart right now, not much volatility. Price just stopped. We have this trend line here. So long scenario, what I would like to see, it's like that we are struggle here, and then after breakout, I would like to see uh, yes, 1 to 3s, and then focus on long positions. We have some resistance around this area, so this might be our first goal. Then of course we have another level here, and of course previous spike. So there is still a lot of room for another retest. We see the previous spike is almost 2000 pip, so it's a lot of move. But I mainly right now focus on long scenarios. Aggressively we can still take short entries, because if we pay attention to the 36 CMA, we have around 200, 250 pips. And in case if this whole everything was false, price will continue to go down. We might have another 1,000 pip. Yes. So how we can look for short entries if we like I said, I focus on longs only. Yes, we have trendline breakout. It looks like we have volatility, so we wait for the 1-hour chart 1 to 3, and after 1-hour chart 1 to 3, we take it on the 1-hour time frame, or 1 hour with the 15-minute combinations, or Renko combinations. Yes, if you would like to be more conservative, for example, for you here, this is too aggressive. What you can do, you can say, okay, this is area where price, yes, might range a little bit. We will see, but you can say, okay, I trade after breakouts, yes, of this area, yes, because here is the support plus 36. Here is the trend line. So as long as I'm here and I don't scalp and do intraday trading, I'm not interested in trades here. So you wait for breakouts and then you simply wait. Yes, you just leave the chart like this and you check probably every 8 hours, or even every 1 day, because it will take some time. Yes, if we don't have volatility. Yeah. So this might be also your plan, and this is my plan. Yes, by the way. Yes, this is what I would like to achieve in this pair. EURGBP. Weekly chart is really crazy, up and downs. Yes. If we look for support and resistance levels, yes, this is still this, and we also have support area right now and a little bit lower. Yes, so basically, if I can draw a correct support zone, I would just draw area right now. Yes, so this might be our support zone. Yes, right now. So what we have, the weekly chart is making right now kind of the steep long weekly 1 to 3, so we might have continuation, or this will retest of the resistance, and price will go back again to this support area. We still have a little bit to the 36. Let me just, because right now we are on the support, so we can leave this line, and we have another support a little bit lower, so we will also leave this line. It will help us on the lower time frames. Yes. Daily chart. Already what we have, daily 36 CMA, daily long 1 to 3. Of course, this is also weekly, but weekly looks much steeper. We have this, yes, and price right now is struggling on the weekly support. But what else? We know that we are on the area of the support, so we still might get spikes, and maybe then we will extend this line and longs. So as long as price, in my opinion, holding this, wait for breakouts of the line and look for longs. Yeah. But if price breaks this support level, I would look for short entries and target this support area. So if we go to 4-hour time frame, yes, we have this pair has really nice trend line. So after breakouts, yes, after breakouts, definitely buys. Yes, this is good option. And scalpers, intraday traders. Yes, we have still situation that price is bouncing on our trend line. We have like funny short 1 to 3, or even like this if we just would like to. Yeah? We have something like that. Volatility here is still pointing down. We know that we have support zone here, another one, but we are already on the support, so we might get rejection and price might go up. So we know that this approach is aggressive, but short entries to target this support, it's still okay. Yes, 1 hour chart, we need to get some 1 hour chart 1 to 3s, and then we can combine this with lower time frames like 5 or 15 minutes. Or let's see how we have what we have on the 15-minute chart. And on the 15-minute chart, after retracement, you can also look immediately for sell entries. But again, please remember that this is aggressive. Yes, I personally have focus on buys, on longs. Yes, so this is what I would like to get. But you see, different style of trading. If you trade intraday, you can even look for those setups. For example, maybe I will miss a good trade, but my trading plan not allows me to trade like that. So I simply don't trade. I wait for opportunities which I like to see. But this is good also option for intraday trading. Yeah. GBP Swiss franc. What we have, again, price went down like all of pairs recently. We have resistance here. We had, or we still have, some support. I was trying to sell this pair, and it was winning trade. And I will explain you what I did last Friday or Thursday. I don't remember. But what we have, short scenario, definitely bigger retracement possible to 12 resistance plus 36. So we have a lot of room for bigger retracements. Trend line is here. Yes, we have trend line like this. So it's far away right now. Another resistance will be somewhere around this zone here. If I unzoom, we will see, yes, we have this resistance area plus trend line. Maybe this will be good zone for a retracement like this, and then another bounce and some reactions. So what we have here is a daily short 1 to 3 and price retrace to our 36 EMA. Yes. So I was trying to sell this because our goal might be good here, was good, 350 pips to previous lows, almost 1000 pips. Yeah. So this was option prices on the 36, perfect. Yeah, profit zone. Of course, you'll see that we are still in the uptrend. Yes, price was above the 36 CMA, and why I was selling, because daily was pointing down, weekly is pointing down. Price was on the daily on the good area on the profit zone, so I decided to try to catch the trade a little bit aggressively in case if we have like breakout like this without any 1 to 3s. Unfortunately, price reacted. Unfortunately for me, price reacted and right now went up, but it was still winning trade, because what I did here, I just used 1 hour chart. I just used 1 hour chart here. Yes, we have this option. And after breakout of this trend line, I was looking for situations to sell it, and we had this option on the 15-minute chart here. Yes, and entry was here, stop loss was around 45-50 pips, and we see that the target first was hit. But my target, when I entered this trade and I calculated, I knew that my target will be somewhere around the 36 or before the 36. So in this case, I was protected because my first target is 1 to 1. So in this case, and I only trade with 2 positions here. So after hitting my first target, I have break-even trade. So if I don't move stop loss, it's a break even, so it means that I won't lose, but I also won't win. So it's like zero trade. But in case of the breakout, I have trade from the top. So I closed the first target, and when I see that price is not breaking down but is breaking up, I just close second lot, and it was winning trade. Yes, I close it because what price is doing here? Long 1 to 3. Yes, long 1 to 3. But if I see that price is hitting this area again, because this is still 36 EMA, yes, this is still 36. It's hitting again, and I don't have breakouts, but price is retesting this, and it's trying to go down. Probably I will look for again for short entries aggressively, but again I need to have enough room to this trend line or 36 CMA to manage my trade. If it's too aggressive, you simply wait for this trend line to be broken and you focus on the short entries. You can go to 1 hour chart, simply wait for the 1 hour chart, 1 to 3 here, and you just immediately look for sells. Yes, if you decide to look for buys because there is still option for those bigger retracements to this resistance or to another one, you need to wait for breakout of those previous highs. Yes, and this is simply because we are on the 36 EMA. Price went up here without any bigger retracement, so that's why it's better to get confirmation. Yes, so we can say, okay, in conservative way, we can trade like this. Yes. So this is GP Swiss franc, GP yen. We also have support area here. We have another resistance area here. That's more than enough right now, but if we like, we can draw another resistance just in case. Is a little bit here, and if we like, support also we have here. Yeah. So we have levels, retracements like on all pairs, yes, can happen. Trend line is here, so also we might get retracement maybe to this trend line. We will see. This is weekly chart, daily. What we have, daily short 1 to 3 here. Yes, we have first attempt to break, but price started to range. Right now is going up. So we can still trade in both direction here, but let's go to lower time frames to see what we have. And on the lower time frames, we have this small, tiny range here. So best way is to trade after breakouts. Yes. Here we take longs. We have next resistance 250 pips, good target. Here after breakout of the support, we have next resistance 150 pips, 560 pips. But we still know that taking short entries will be with the main direction. Yes, so we can easily say, okay, short entries with main direction, long entries against main direction, but we might have this bigger retracement still. Yeah, so this is GBPN range. After breakouts, look for entries. And USDCAD last pair, also here. Yes, price went up fast, reached previous tops. But let's focus what we have right now. We have a little bit of support here, and what else we have? Some support zone here. Of course, retracement. Yeah, daily chart. We have this previous spike. We have 36 CMA. We have another support zone. This is our trend line. Yes, where price maybe will retrace to this area and then will react. And right now, this is our 2 to 3 line. So definitely, if price reach the 36 plus this support area and will react and will break this 2 to 3 line, you can look for long entries. If you want to trade more conservatively, like on the Euro Aussie, yes, here we wait for long, here we wait for short entries after breakout of the support and 36, and then we target this. But we also have opportunity for intraday trading here. If we go to 4-hour chart, right now we don't have much volatility. But if we take a look, we have this trend line here. So we can also look for short entries. Yes, short entries, because our next support plus 36 is like 170, 150, more or less, pips from this move. So how we can do it? We see that price is breaking this trend line, but if we go to 1-hour chart, it's not so obvious. And we also have a small support area on the 1 hour time frame here. Yes. So basically what we need to do is to wait for clean breakout of this area. So if we have breakout of this, then we can wait for 1 2 3 and look for short for continuation and target this. If we think about the longs, we have the trend line, but we also have this resistance. So it's like small range right now on the 1 hour chart. Yes, I think it's visible. Yes, how price is moving in this area. So the best way, if we think about the long entries, is to wait for breakout of this resistance, and to short entries breakout of this support. Yes, and then you can easily look for trades in both directions. So basically we can remove this trend line because we don't need this. So right now we have this. Yes. So some traders can even trade here long entries, here short entries, or here short entries. Yes, if we see, but I don't like it's too aggressive. I prefer to get this and that, and then start to trade. Yes, but if we, for example, are interested in the bounces on the support, because your target might be like 80 pips, 130, you can still try to take it. Yes, you draw trend line, you can go to 5-minute chart. Yes, and whenever you see, okay, price is struggling here, is not breaking this area, false breakout, after trend line breakout, you can look for buys and target this trend line. But like I said, this is for intraday trading and scalping. Yes, the easiest trade right now, like more relaxing, will be just this. Okay, guys, so this is all for now for upcoming week. If I see something in the middle of the week, definitely I will update you, because I think this is good period to also put some more informations. Trading is during this period is not so easy, but still possible. The idea is to have a little bit patience and to choose good looking pairs and pairs which still have volatility. So thanks a lot for watching this video. Of course, if you have any questions, feel free to contact us, and wish you all wonderful week. Stay safe, stay calm, and talk to you soon. Bye.